Hey guys, landed on planet Mars here. At least that's kind of what it feels like. I'm in Iceland. I'm on the Laugavegur Trail. I'm at the campsite right now at the northern terminus called Laugavegur. I'm going to start heading south tomorrow, 45 miles, covering the Laugavegur Trail and the Fimmvorduhals Trail. So it should be a lot of fun doing the solo. I've run into a couple of guys, really cool Brit and another American from Seattle. So making friends as I go. I started out yesterday at like 5 o'clock at night, flew from here to Minnesota, and then from Minnesota had like a 3-hour layover. Got up got in super early this morning. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning my time. I'm all messed up on time zones. I have no idea what time it is. Only had like 2 hours of sleep. So been kind of a rough start of the trip. 4 or 5 hour bus ride, 6-hour plane flight after a 2-hour plane flight. So definitely a challenge just to get here, but really looking forward to this trail. It should be a lot of fun. I've been planning this for well over a year. Good morning. Just got up, got out of camp, packed up pretty quick, got on the road, slept awesome. Got up once for like 2 seconds. So I basically slept from 9:30, 10 o'clock at night till 6 o'clock in the morning after not sleeping for nearly 48 hours. So that felt really good. I think I'm one of the first people out of camp, so A, I shouldn't be bugged on the trail too much today, and B, hopefully I get a good campsite tonight. So I'm kind of working through this rocky old lava flow, and then yeah, I got like 21 to 24 kilometers a day, depending on what map you look at. So should be a lot of fun. So mildly turned around, walking on the snowfields for a while. Awesome view in the background of that mountain. And I think the trail's over this way. There's a little off-trail excursion here. Not necessarily on purpose, but super nice out. There's zero wind. Thought this place would never not be windy after yesterday's wind, but it's super nice. It's really warm actually. I'm wearing shorts, which I didn't think I'd have to use these other than for swimming, but yeah, doesn't get any better than this. Well, today is the 4th of July, and usually smell the sulfur from fireworks all over the place, and I got the same smell here. Nice sulfur from all these little geyser steam pocket things. Take a little break here, drink some water, and then I think I get to head up the hill. Should be fun. Camped right down there. There's Laugavegur. Made my way up through this lava flow. Now we're heading uphill. Woo! Beautiful. Almost the top. Really cool looking lake down there. This is awesome. Exiting the valley where Laugavegur is, you can barely see it right down in there. And just crested the top of this peak. Definitely a good little climb up here. A lot of breath. And now we get to descend down into a cool looking valley. Got some geothermal activity there. I keep heading on up. And I think the pass is like right there. Look all the way back. Way back down in that valley is where Laugavegur was, campsite. Unbelievably cool view. A little bit of an uphill, a little slippy, good times. So down there, beyond that lava flow, that's Laugavegur down in that valley. If you look over here, that white calf, that whole glacier there, that's the volcano that everyone keeps saying is going to explode any minute now. So kind of glad I'm walking away from it. Just got passed by some guys with some mountain bikes. That'd be a lot of fun coming down this hill on a mountain bike for sure. It's a very international trail. Also just walked by two guys speaking German, and then two guys that sounded like probably an English or maybe Scottish accent. Very, very cool area. As you can see, the trail's super well marked. If it was super foggy up through here, you definitely need all these markers. Luckily, it's perfectly clear today. Really glad most of the Icelandic people speak English, because I can't pronounce half their words. They're very complicated. Making good time. It's like 9:45. Looks like I've done 8.5 clicks. Got 3.5 more to go. And get to go right uphill. Tell the snow is pretty deep. It was just about a week and a half ago that the road to Montalegre even opened, so you got quite a bit of snow. Somehow I got off trail by a little bit, and I think the trail is right there. Heads up through that pass, but I gotta walk through this water. And I just had to walk through some. It is like the coldest water I've ever felt. Okay, here we go. I'm walking on the snowfield for what seems like forever. Just going on and on and on. Not that I'm complaining. It's pretty awesome. You keep going up here a little ways, and I should be like 2 clicks away from the first cabin. Get some water, take shoes off, need some food. Leaving the first cabin, the campsites are pretty intense there, stocked up with rocks. Nice little cabin up there. I'm gonna head down this way across this big snowfield. This was, I can't remember the name of this site, I can't pronounce any of them. The next one's called F something or other. It's right next to a big lake. Should be nice. Go from there. In typical Icelandic fashion, the weather's changing pretty quickly. It's getting all kind of storm cloudy up there and dark. I woke up this morning, it was like completely crystal clear blue skies, not a cloud, no wind. Now the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. So, see if any weather blows in. It's absolutely stunning coming down from this cabin. Really pretty. The green moss, it looks like it glows in the dark. Here's one thing you gotta be careful about. That'll collapse probably if you walked on it. Looks like the trail goes right there. Just gotta be careful about those. I fell into one earlier. Huge shout out here to Trail Picks. It's a little mini tripod I have. It is working out awesome. I'll show you later in my gear review how I have it set up in my bag, because I can get to it like 3 seconds. It takes down super fast. I got it all figured out, and it really allows me to get some cool shots out here. A little windy up here. This is like a 360 of epicness right here. Like nothing I've ever seen before, that's for sure. Holy cow. Might be my favorite part yet. A bunch of geysers flow together. There's this big glacier, all comes down. Super cool. Making good progress today. Feet are doing pretty good. A little wet. Trying out some new insoles. They're so far. The trail's flat for a while. I like this. I like flat. Hasn't been flat for a while. This is something else. I really feel like I'm on another planet. Here's the first view of the lake, right about here, I think is where the cabin is. And up there we got a big old glacier. Pretty crazy. Getting close now. Probably like another 4 clicks maybe. I think I can see the cabin and tents now. That's probably about 4 clicks. Pretty crazy view. This is the biggest glacier I've ever seen over there. Pretty good sized lake. A whole bunch of peaks. This is incredible. Not sure if this video is going to pick it up, but there's people actually right down there. They're little dots, you can barely see them, and then the cabin's right there. Yep, still got a ways of a walk here. Just came down one heck of a decline. Super glad I'm not going south to north, because that would be not fun going up. Alright, we're getting there. Just had a little snack break. We'll keep going. Interesting observation. There's definitely a difference in the gear culture between American hikers and the Europeans. At least the Americans I see back where I'm used to hiking. A lot of my gear set up, my pack, quilt, all that kind of stuff is based on books I've read and things I've learned from through hiker types. Now here though, the vast majority of guys all have mountaineering type equipment. They're all like mountaineering backpacks. They have full on like heavy duty fall rated pants and big mountaineering boots. So it's interesting to see the differences. They won't cross streams. Like I'll just plow through no problem. I got trail runners on, they'll drive, but they won't cross streams. They'll hunt around for like 10 minutes so they can try to find just the spot where they don't get their super heavy boots wet. So which makes sense, but I just think it's interesting to see the difference in the different styles. Not to say one's better than the other, but just different. To give you an idea of the trail, goes that way and crosses over the river, comes up this way, and then goes over the mountain pass. It's probably been like an hour and a half, 2 since I was up there and kind of came down. I'm going kind of slow, taking lots of video and pictures. Yeah, I'm almost there. Finally. Got about a click and a half or so left to go. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts. Like it's super nice out. It's got to be like 60 degrees. I'm surprised how warm it is. This has probably been the most epic day of hiking I've had since I was in Montana, but bar none. This trip so far is close to topping going over Boulder Pass and Brown Pass in Montana. I mean that place is something else, but this has its own beauty too. I've kind of come to the conclusion that no place is better than another. They're just different. They all have their kind of own beauty. Even at home, the woods are cool. The sycamores and the oaks and all that. And there's no trees here. So every place has got its own little cool part to it. This, I don't know how to describe it. It's something else. Like going back in time for sure. They weren't kidding when they were saying storms come out of nowhere. 2 minutes ago, sunny, and then just boom. Front came right over the mountains and it hit quick. I set my tent up right in the middle of it, and it's coming down for sure.
Good one. Be careful, don't die. Yeah! Oh my god. After all the peanut. Good push, I'm sorry.
Well, it's about 8:30. Get camp set up. My buddy Adu and a couple Canadian chicks. We went up right up there, and we played around with sledding down the hill, which was kind of fun. It was cool. Take a look at this lake. Lake is definitely glacially formed. You can tell, like 60 feet out, it's completely real shallow. And then bam, it drops right off, just like the lakes of Montana. I would love to have the pack raft right about now with the fishing pole. That'd be pretty cool. Good morning, it's about 7 o'clock. Just got up, getting pretty quick at breaking camp, took about 15-20 minutes. And I'm on the way, coming out of A something or other, second campsite. Got a big day today, it's like 30 to 32 kilometers, depending on who you talk to. 2 stream crossings, or river crossings, but it's generally supposed to be a little flatter. And, best part, there's a bar at the end. So, grab a beer for completing the Laugavegur trail. Let's do that tonight, and then tomorrow I got a 25-kilometer little trek. It's called the Fimmvorduhals. Probably saying that completely wrong too. Can't pronounce anything correctly. Yeah, let's do it. This is gonna be a long day. Probably won't roll into camp till like 5, 6 o'clock at night. Here's the valley I camped in last night. Really nice. Now we keep to go uphill. Well, I'm walking for about 25 minutes. Here comes my first stream crossing. This should be fun. I'm sure the water's nice and refreshing. This isn't deep, but it's gonna be cold. Left camp about an hour or so ago, and had one little stream crossing, and then I think this is the big second one. There's some like farm animals and a little hut and stuff over here. This isn't on the map. I don't know if this is a actual camping area or something else. Oh, good, there's a footbridge. Yay! It's not a stream crossing. Yeah, this water is like stupid cold. Oh my goodness. Look at this, I got a bridge. It's because of all of this. Coming up to my first major stream crossing. I probably do not want to pass right there, just because that's where all the trucks go through. And I'm guessing they've made that deeper. So a couple of the guys at the previous campsite said to go 200 yards upstream and then cross over. I'm hoping the current's not quite as bad, because that's moving for sure. You gotta watch your footing. Walking upstream here, and I think I see a spot to be a little okay. That the current's moving for sure. I'd really love to have my pack raft right about now. That'd be a blast to blow it and float across. I think if I come back to Iceland, it'll have to involve the pack raft somehow. Looks like the river is getting wider here, but the current is down. And there's a sandbar in the middle. So we're gonna try to cross here. Hopefully don't drown, die, freeze. Water is cold. I mean, like, really cold. Woo! Holy crap. Oh yeah, this is moving. Oh, I'm gonna face upstream. Can't feel my legs. I'm gonna go real careful. Oh my goodness, this is cold. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I got across that stream. That was not fun. I was really cold. My feet do not do well with freezing cold water. I almost got cross-legged. I wasn't paying attention. Almost like crossed my legs. I would have fallen over. Gotta be careful on those. I think there's a few more left, but no more today. So that'll be nice. Now I get to walk on this road for like 5 clicks. Nice and flat. This piece of trail is pretty cool. It's very wide open, gorgeous scenery, huge glacier over there. Just had a helicopter fly over. It was all red, looked like a search and rescue type helicopter, and it was heading right back towards where the two cabins are. So hopefully nobody's broken. Definitely do need to be careful out here. There's quite a few people. If something bad did happen, you're gonna run into someone within half an hour, 45 minutes, easy. Most of the cabins too have Wi-Fi. So if you get on your phone, you can send messages out. I brought a satellite messenger because I had no idea what the reception stuff would be out here, so I can report back to home. But yeah, still definitely need to be careful. There's nothing I've seen so far that's like crazy technical, like lots of rock jumping, slippy stuff. Stream crossings are probably the most dangerous part of this whole trip. The path itself is pretty simple. Well, I'm all for trying to keep my feet kind of semi-dry. See if I can cross without falling in on this little rock bridge here. Got some current right there. Really liking this part of the trail. It's pretty flat, and I should be about halfway done here in the next hour and a half. It looks like I'm on Mordor here. These crazy mountains. Back here is all volcanic. It's pretty awesome.
Can you see that? Don't wait for me, guys. I'll
I'm right here at Imstor. Come down here to Porsmork. Spend the night. Tomorrow will be a nice challenging hike between Porsmork and Skogar, where I'll get picked up on Thursday. This is the volcano that erupted in 2010 called I can't pronounce the thing. Anyways, that's where I'm going. So on my way to Porsmork. Last couple kilometers I was chatting with a nice couple originally from Ohio. So it was kind of funny running into them. I haven't really seen many other Americans out here. Definitely no one else from Ohio other than those two. Yeah, I think I have to go down an interesting bridge. There's a sign back there said if you're concerned with vertigo, that it may be difficult. This is quite the moonscape. All those little splotches of color. These little tiny pink flowers look a lot like clover back home. I'm not sure what they are though. If it wasn't for those, this would look like the moon. Making our way down this sweet canyon. There should be a bridge there, hopefully.
I don't know. I think it's gonna happen this year.
yeah.
Coming downhill here, this might be the coolest view yet. Big old glacier. Some mountains kind of look like Hawaii. Another glacier. I think that's a volcano over there. Pretty freaking crazy. Hot pool, Sauna, showers, camping. I'm not gonna look at this.
Holy
Well done for the day here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man.
This feels so good.
I like the sitting part. We should do this more often.
Yeah.
Woo! We got a ways to go though. We're in the last kilometer. Quoting Bill up there. Less than a kilometer. He's taking us off some path. It's like a million stairs. This reminds me of that one scene from Ace Ventura. You know, he drops the slinky down. No one. Come on, guys. Heading downhill. Oh man. Finally made it to camp. Got some beers, some beer nuts. It was really good. Playing some card games. It's been a good day. My hip and calf are like next level jacked up right now. I did like 32 kilometers today, plus a little bit of backtracking, so maybe more. So definitely a full mileage a day. Yeah, get up and do it again tomorrow. Could be in camp here. About to go to bed. Had a really good day of hiking. Did about 32 kilometers, I think. It's definitely a good challenge. Wasn't too terribly bad. Tomorrow, I'll head down this valley and then up and over in that pass. So it should be a bit of a challenge. My calf muscle is super sore right now. And I got dirt all over my forehead. Just had a lot of fun playing a couple card games with some friends I met. And time to go sleep for like 8 to 10 hours. Good morning. On my way out of Porsmork and on my way to Skogar. Yesterday did a little over 30 clicks. Today I'm on the trail called the Fimmvorduhals. Probably saying that semi-correct. It goes up a mountain, pass, and then down. It's supposed to be quite a bit of incline here right off the hop, so that should be a good wake up here in the morning. I rolled out of camp a little slower than normal. I've been sleeping great, just I was really stiff this morning. So, here we go again. Made a click or two out of camp. There's 3 main campsites in the valley when you get down with the Laugavegur. The first one, I think, is operated by Volcano Huts, and it supposedly has a restaurant and a bar. The one I was at last night is kind of the middle one. It's usually like considered the end of the trail. It was pretty good. It had showers, place you could buy beer, like a little general store. And then now I'm walking into the third camp, which is on the Fimmvorduhals, and this is called Buzzar, I believe. I think it's the smallest of the 3. Volcano Huts is the biggest, I believe. Coming out of Bassar, there's 1,000 little tiny trails that weave themselves through all these little, I don't know what these are, they look like willow. But see a stream crossing, and then I think I get to head straight uphill, so that should be fun. So here's the path up, a bunch of stairs, super pretty wildflowers. Oh, this is going to take a while. Just went up like 30 stairs. Right there is where I camped last night. That's the big volcano. And then the trail keeps going up. Got a little bit of a drop over here. And then a little bit of a drop over here. Pretty cool. Onwards we go. Still climbing, making pretty good time. That right behind me is a volcano. It's called Logut, and if it goes off, I'm definitely screwed. The trail is going straight up and over this pass, and then hopefully it descends a little bit. Run a little bit low on water, so I hope there's a hut on the other side of this. So there's the path, leads up over that snowfield, and straight up and over that pass right there. It's gonna be a climb. Ooh, this is a climb. Oh my goodness. A good little climb there. It took like half an hour. Get up that last little bit. Now I'm at the top on this kind of plateau. Gorgeous looking glacier over there. And I'm guessing the trail is going to go back up more. Goody. Well, you definitely don't want to take a tumble right here. This is whew. My dad can hear me. It's freaking windy up here. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my god. Oh, gotta keep getting close. Finally made it to the top here. It's really pretty, super windy. Still got my running shorts on. I think I need to change out. And I'm really hoping that cabin's somewhere close because I've got like 3 ounces of water left and I'm really thirsty. Just passed by 2 craters, Maggie and Modi or something like that. They're 2 craters that were came about when the volcano erupted in 2010. So I'm like literally standing on top of a volcano right now. I'm getting pretty beat. My feet are definitely tired from yesterday. I need to throw some tape on one toe, and I'm completely out of water. Getting pretty close to cabin now. Well, I might be completely losing my mind, but I think over that pass, I think that could be the ocean, which means I've made progress. Not there yet. So there's a cabin there. There's another one down this way. I don't know which one I want to try to get to. That one's like out of the way. Need new feet. Gosh, the cabin is extremely windy out here. Like, unbelievably windy. I'm freaking starving. Got water at that cabin. I had 1.5 liters leaving Porsmork, but it was not nearly enough. I needed at least 2.5 liters. So I was a little dehydrated. Doing better now. Well, it's almost 5 o'clock. Started at right around 8, and I am absolutely kapooped. My feet are pretty jacked up. I got 1 blister. They're not too bad. If I air them out once every hour and a half or 2, they're okay. Knees are starting to feel it. Yeah, everything's just kind of worn out, but you know, whatever. So it's to be expected. Can't beat the view here. I can see the Atlantic in front of me. And hopefully when I crest this top hill, I'll be able to see the camp area. I've said that now 3 or 4 times in a row though, so who knows. But yeah, you know, check out good stuff. There went that idea that the campsite was close by. It's 4.8 clicks away. I was traveling at the slow speed I've been going because I'll beat up. It'll probably take 1.5 hours. I better have beer and hot dogs. Made it, 7 o'clock. I gotta go find the nearest hot dog stand, beer, stat. There's a really pretty waterfall, but I don't care right now. I want beer. Well, that's it. I was able to sleep here at the campground last night and well rested. Trail was unbelievable. Completed the Laugavegur and Fimmvorduhals Trail in 3 days. Now I'm on to my next adventure here in Iceland.